Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, episode 231. Well, I might as well talk about this. This happened yesterday. Came out of thin air, but should talk about it now on the channel, because why not? We're gonna get a new Jurassic World movie. That's a reboot. Apparently, July of next year, July 2nd, 2025. So, yeah. I found out about all of this yesterday when I heard news that they were gonna make another Jurassic World movie. I literally rolled my eyes. I was just like, come on, Universal, like, please stop. But then I found out that this movie now has a 2025 date. I'm just like, God damn it, guys. The thing is, it has not been that long since the last Jurassic World movie, which was Dominion. That was less than 2 years ago, and now they're already planning a reboot. Like, why? Why? I thought it would be at least 10 to 15 years before we got to this point, not less than 3. But here we are. But what's interesting is that this is supposed to be directed by David Leitch. And I'm like, huh, that's a really interesting choice because David Leitch, I mean, he originally started, he co-directed the first John Wick, but then became a solo director. He made, Atomic Blonde and Deadpool 2. And this summer he's doing The Fall Guy. And he also did Bullet Train 2 years ago. So, yeah, he's definitely an interesting choice for a Jurassic World movie. Not exactly my first choice, but that's not always a bad thing. But the fact is, I don't care. I don't care. This is so unnecessary. It hurts. It's this is like peak creative bankruptcy right here. The fact that they just won't leave this franchise alone. And yet, look, I know Jurassic Park / World is extremely valuable. I mean, that first Jurassic Park movie was the biggest movie of all time for a few years. And the Jurassic World movies each made $1 billion. Jurassic World 2015 had the biggest opening weekend of all time for 6 months, but still had that record. So there's clearly money to be made. I'm just kind of sick and tired of these reboots, these quick reboots of that. They really annoy me. But like it or not, whether we want this or not, we're gonna get it. And we're just gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. Unless you all decide not to see it, which would be the right thing to do, but unfortunately, people just like dinosaurs too much. And people are gonna watch this movie just for dinosaurs. And there's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do about that. So, yeah. Oh yeah. David Lynch also made Hobbs and Shaw. I forgot about that one. I never saw it. But and apparently this date they always held it for an event film. I forgot they even did that, but yeah. Yeah. So that's all that happened today. But I thought it was pretty substantial to it was substantial enough to have its own episode. So, yeah. And I might as well just say, with the Jurassic Park / World movies, I mean, this really feels like a series where it should have just been one movie. It should have just been a one and done, just like what Terminator probably should have been. But again, they made too much money, despite the fact that the only really, really good one was the first one. I mean, Lost World has a moderate reputation. Jurassic Park 3, everyone memes on that for all the wrong reasons. Jurassic World was seen as solid, even though it was a complete rehash of the first movie. Fallen Kingdom's a disaster in my eyes. Dominion isn't as bad as that, but it's still not very good. And with this, I don't expect it to be much better. So, yeah, the Jurassic Park should have been a one and done. That's just my humble opinion. So now it's time to ask what will happen next. I mean, we're in February. Nothing should change at this point. March is coming up. I don't see anything changing here either. In the Land of Saints, I've never seen that on the calendar, but it's there now, I guess. Then I got April, which looks a little better than it once originally did, but not by much. It still looks weak. Then they got May. All these movies supposedly come out. Wait, is Tarot Horoscope? It might be. It may have gotten a name change that I'm not aware of. I get Back to Black. I think that just got added to the calendar. And then you got Furiosa and Garfield, the ultimate battle right there. And then you got June. It's just whatever. Then you got July, which is also whatever. The only movie here that actually has marketing is Despicable Me 4. So there's that. Although some of these movies are likely going to get Super Bowl ads, I would imagine. So we should stay tuned for that. But there's August, which is just whatever to me. Then you got September. Oh, Beetlejuice. It's called Beetlejuice, which is really annoying. Why can't you just call it I guess they didn't want to call it Beetlejuice 2. It's just Beetlejuice now. It has like a poster. So I'm assuming a trailer is not too far away in the distance. So there's that. There's October. There's Piece by Piece now on the calendar. Then you got November here. Then you got December. Sonic 3 just officially announced. Well, officially announced that Jim Carrey would be back as Robotnik, and it now has a logo, which is very much the Sonic Adventure 2 logo, which I am completely fine with. So yeah, Sonic 3 is gonna be hype. I'm positive of it. That's my movie of 2024. I'm sure. And then everything else here is just in the ether as we speak. Then you got 2025. There's January into February, March, April, May, June, July. There's Jurassic World event film. It obviously doesn't have a title yet. But yeah, so now it's on the calendar officially. Then you got August, September, October, November, December, and that's what the next 2 years look like. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. We'll check out more videos like this. I got playlists on our homepage, all previous cancel episodes I made on the channel. There's now 231 episodes, including this one. You want to watch any of them from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that. You want to binge them all from beginning to now, go do that. Highly recommend it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. My January recap should come out Wednesday. Probably Wednesday, I would say. So it definitely won't be a very long video. So it should be pretty easy to make that compared to like the other recent recap videos I've made. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. There's also box office predictions where I go over I predict box office for movies. This weekend I do Lisa Frankenstein and Turning Red. And then next week on a Wednesday, because it's Valentine's Day, I will be talking about Bob Marley, One Love, and a movie I'm very, very excited to see for all the wrong reasons. Madam Web. I can't wait to talk about that. So, yeah, stay tuned for those videos. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.